be accountable to the public and the budget. The political responsible. This is the threat. These only things should do to sorry students. Have a 3 visit of the class. We will not talk them. Yeah. So I have a sense in the future how we can avoid this one. Definitely should restrict the certain hours and because at that time we see the students need to find teaching. This is very to do that. There's second holiday at May 18th, and the going to the for the PSB delegate assembly. And in the meeting, we talk more about the funding, and this also until the state by the federal government, and the last years we cannot solve the whole, and we should look into that. Yeah. We also do the means about social education and see the special education numbers, the cost increased, and the fee enough. Yeah, is for the special education we do the last bringing and the other information is in the script and the evaluations. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Wong. Ms. Ma? Sure.
I just share the mission to seek for fair funding for the schools in California continues to need. We'll be working together, including Ms. Angeles, to try for all things to make sure that we they deserve and the programs that they need. So we'll continue to work on that. But encourage you to come in to one day to see school and fund for California, Sacramento, and thank you.
Member Chief. So, my fellow board members, they have expressed their thoughts, so just wanted me to write. Seeing teacher being a school member was not that my members are not writing, but having a background laboring myself, it affected me personally. It affected my integrity and values. I realized what at stake. I did not want to shortchange a teacher, and I did not want to shortchange our dignity. I can go on and on. The suggestion is all of us how the strike experience our ADA and enrollment. Now, let's take care of ourselves. Thank you.
I also have a prepared statement. I think we just have a lot of comments, a lot of emotions we want to just express that I'd like to. I also have ways to reflect on what transpired in our district in the last weeks. We as a community have been tested and tried during the 14 long days of strike. Characters, integrity, and responsibility staff were questioned and smeared. We are in our shoes judgment past. We are considered that we are verified and personal were made. Some right here in this room, others on social media and outside our home. Family the difficult decisions we have to make to thank and for staying positive, responsible, and communicating, although unpopular, financially decisions that serve the best interests of our students. We have a moral ethical duty to the role that we are to the community, by the community, and one of those responsibilities is the ethical health and fairness of our district. I admire those coming together and advocating for themselves. We may disagree on needs, but we have a common goal and understanding of what we want students. Although there is a lot of misinformation, it is sure evident that community having love and appreciate their teachers. To this community report, respect love, emotion, and high. We need to feel and back the community. Back a stronger community. These times many big go into the real is the days new decade. It allows to build healthy and provide more parents and community members, some of whom have the opportunity to connect and learn. This increase of new parental engagement this election it has been discussing for time to place. Still on? Thank you. The board has been discussing for place stakeholders at working committee, from budget committee, community engagement to improve revenue. We have many amazing and knowledgeable parents in the community interested in health. A few of us we met, you have met a map declining enrollment data. Our own. To and make presentation to the rest of the board. Random, and drown the it is unfortunate I came just a few days before time, in order to the best of ability. The best opportunities, but none were prepared for what was to come. It's an attitude of the governing wisdom to a kind, compassionate, educator at heart. I wish you happy, healthy, and fulfilling retirement. I want to also thank the district, the team, and the NHT for taking large by I want to thank the parents for convenience and for handling this to their ability. I'm glad they were able to enjoy the days and activities. It was wonderful to play in celebration of the graduations and finally we could enjoy all the work that they have been putting for the past 12, 13 years. This last thing before summer, I wish you good and healing some work together and we will cut for essentially. We look forward to putting our into action in the fall. Thank you.
Thank you. I can tell that some of you don't want to hear what I have to say. I'm going to let it and I'm not going to let this last year define 44 years of service. There are a lot of people that, of course, first and foremost, I'm going to thank my family. I was into a loving, spirited, and proud family. A mother who encouraged me will always be the best. I want to this one and the previous one, known as Dino, Mike, Michelle Parnala. I want to thank the board for the opportunity and confidence it has shown in me. With any engagement that has more than one, we do not disagree or disagree in disagreements with the best interests of this district at heart. I have this phrase reminded of how you are and I along the way. I grew up in a community where no matter where I went, people would look at me and say, "The boy's going to." I'm a teacher came from my junior high school teacher, not to diminish teachers anywhere, but for the most committed, most dedicated group of teachers I've ever seen. above and even begin to describe them. He did for people in a very poor community, one unforgotten. My school is a experience. I got the other side of teachers who didn't care, teachers who want us in the school. For the teachers wanted to have Miss Dugan, my social studies teacher. There was just a pulled me aside and told me not to enter that counselor who discouraged me from going to college. And there was Ms. Madison as a teacher who encouraged me to express my views and I had a popular opinion. I became a principal here and I was in today. Worked with like I've ever with since. Went to I became a teacher at school, only 13. African Americans taught me that no matter what you do, it's a human problem, a situation, and go back and work in Los Angeles, where I grew up, in a working class community that had very many black kids. But the problems were, and it taught me about the value of humanity. I came in and I took keys to the cabinet. Even before I retired, I felt like the time from New Haven was on top. People think been I've Tina, my former assistant, has been amazing. Eric, Lisa, Annette, Poor, I just can't thank you enough. So the superintendent of this district, but Lori and Gina. I know who I am, people help me to be who I am. Like every block of stone, a statue beside and the mask of the culture of the center is the sculptures already with marble head they make happen. The sculptures are there, but I've been chiseled by some marvelous people along the way. I want to tell you a story, and I bear with me. Here's with the candlestick. When I was an assistant principal in the school, there was a young man who knew he was dying, and just before I pastor, and he said, "I came here a long time ago. In fact, die." He said, and you have to attend every ball, every baseball game, every play. He was all over, and he said, "The grips with what I was happening." He said, "What I'm most angry about is when I see people who take what they have and they can do and they don't. That those are the people who I find most agitated." New Haven is a group, wonderful district. I'm going to encourage everyone not to take this district for granted. I'm in city districts all over the country. I can tell you there's this. It is a service to others. It's serving. It's right. I started teaching in 1975 to be the word, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." And after 44 years, I hope this will not mind 4 years. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Sharon? Yeah. Yes, sure. Yes, from the board, so I just agree with my thoughts and about something. And audience, please, if you can, have a moments, we all community like has time that we have a tough love. All are together. This is the last meeting. I would share light. So much and wish you a lot of luck in retirement. You said that these letters, you really well define you, so you know who you are. I would like to say that you are professional, you have gentleman's manners, and you have patience of a snail's. You handled employees with the softest of gloves until May 20. Well, we are over. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you, Ms. Shima. Moving on to the next item on our the comment any speakers on topic on.
Let me get 5.
Okay, let's have 2 minutes for each, please.
Very familiar. When
Oh,
Wow.
we didn't see it coming.
Good evening, member of the board. Because I used to work, I'm a little, I used to work here and I loved it. So I left to be superintendent, and when I left, it broke my heart. And I said I could retire from this district. And I even thought about coming back because this is such a place, and I'm not going to say it now. I'll never say it. I'm going to say it here and that. People are in the active, and that happened. But I'm a employee, mother of a district. What broke my also my mother is not teaching anymore. When I came home, it crushed me. But what I want to say is 40 years I'm a superintendent and educator. This man, he is defined by the moment. Get that. But I'm going to ask a question. I gave my teachers for the last year 18% paying. 18%. They went from the bottom to the top. And that made me a great, does that make me a person? No, when we conversed every night, and he says, what, that's good for you, I had it. And so, to spend the 4 years and to say that I know, is that he wasn't demonized or hated prior to the last couple months of that. And to take an entire career and to, as he's to speak his last board members say something kind, to after say he has no kind of compassion. You really show in your classroom, no kid. At funerals, no, he wasn't home. He was not home. And he is the only educator I've known who he is. That is from a educator's perspective. And you can go in his career to every he's in and the fun. So, yes, the agenda. But the business is come up, you can disagree, but go after people is not. That's why I said I would never say anything negative about the district. And when people are people differently, you disagree, you need to them, especially on class.
Thank you.
I'm just saying.
Thank you, Gardner. Gardner and connect.
Everybody, you know I'm positive, who I am. So I heard from a friend who made a mistake about the district $1 million. And the conversation with the boss, and he said, so I guess then, right? The boss, heck no, $1 million for training. And so, as possible, I want to encourage you to see this as a very expensive and training, because that's see it for me, and the saying that I hear is get better, better, and so we are going into summer, and time will help some, but time all wounds is not through. As we said in restorative justice, has been done, and on top of everything that they're doing, we're now responsible for dealing and restoring the harm done in the district. And my main reflection, just as the people in the community to support for teachers, mind of the end saving. Spoiler for a 10-year-old movie. I'm going to say it's Tom Hanks. No, 10 years. Tom Hanks is dying, and he says to the private friend who he's saving, earn this. And I looked at the numbers and know that in 2 years, I get more money paid for my career. Next years, I can make about $30,000 more going to work. But Union City deserves that. We all have a responsibility in this, but I feel as long as I'm in the Bay Area, I need to earn the support that the city has given to me, to teachers, and to be better there. Thank you.
Next speaker is Angelica Perez.
I apologize. I'll go tomorrow. I'll be, but today still a little bit. Look at the science specialist at Emmanuel Elementary. I'm also site representative HTA, and I recently served captain in the historic strike at New Haven Unified. I'm here to talk about one aspect of negotiation that is especially troubling me. That would be the commonly known Me Too clause that is in the contract edition, allowing the salary to be the same percentage granted board to members / employee with, such as, for example, any increase in COLA and one payment or other increase on or off the salary schedule. The clause is wrong many different levels. Severely limits the of NTA and living breathing entity in their contract. At the time when community members were confused by individual by the district email system, they stated the math doesn't make sense. The members are asking for work after the dollar amount they are claiming. Oh yeah, because the Me Too clause. To me, those people on the district of the board table are going to collect the same salary increase that we negotiate for ourselves. So the power to negotiate and strike and teachers on the streets since out of classrooms for 3 weeks are going to benefit from our struggle. They could leave and classify staff who are so uncomfortable in temperature controlled buildings, expecting their paycheck for 3 weeks, that teachers out literally the rain cold are all going to collect the same increase that teachers offer. That may sound dramatic. After this, I give myself permission to. And an inevitable consequence of the Me Too clause is the bound divide between HTA and other providers union districts. After the unfortunate experience, is purposeful by design. It has gone to know that the district off of the strike elected teachers' wages for weeks, which they will now pay out a little too. I believe we have no control of employees' closet. In that case, I'm here to ask them to make all decisions to teachers and closet about. District chief salary goes from $260,190 in 2019, $220,065 in 2019, and $180. I'd like to raise my hand and meet these. That chief officer is also going to 3% on schedule and 10% off pace, about 80 both discussing. When HA members are entitled one day of full paid for each 10 days of service, I'd like to say Me Too, please. 21 days per year, all teachers get 10. By that same entitlement, should receive 18 days per year. Super hopeful teachers are the ones in contact with 6 all along. If that sounds ridiculous, it should. If NTA is not entitled to provisions in other employee contracts, they should not be entitled to. I feel like the clause has a place in any contract. You should have to show the same fight year after year. Being to know that most school year, time away from family, and
actions, holding signs out on the street, begging the powers that be to recognize and value your work.
Speaker, please.
Upon them, but each of us and nobody else should be exempt from.
My name is Cheryl Perez, and this evening I'm a grandmother for elementary. I was quite disheartened when at the last meeting an item was taken for approval among 25 other items, any input from the community. The item I'm referring to is 6.7 of the instructional materials, basically the sex education. I'm not totally familiar with every it involves, but I have heard that it has been quite controversial not only in neighboring districts, but state level as well. Speaking of removal of the supplemental books, being that this is such a sensitive topic, I think it's prudent you give the community an opportunity to provide. It was mentioned here before concerns about enrollment, so mentioned want to have more input from the community. There's an opportunity to put those words in action. I ask you please visit that, giving the community ample time, material, and really. I also would like to revisit the Me Too for administrators.
On the line. Where were all of you? Where's Outland? I knew you before you got up there. I knew you when you were seeking the position. You said you were looking. We all took compromise. Maybe you should consider let them keep you both benefit. As asked, we did it. Let them cap our benefits. Was enough. Now we know you. We worship, no, not bully you out in the street. That was 405 into this because we feel zero. Clap on the never part of the contract happener. It became when you decided to teachers. That's when it became part of it. You want to bully us? No. I'm here also. All I'm very disappointed in Orlando. That's when the what you said. He may have 4 years. It was a bad move to put us in district teachers off the street. Being right. I cannot believe that all of the lack of common decency and leadership that you guys can now us to dial back. That's hurt feelings. You dog. There's hurt 14 days in the voting part, decided to make money. How did you make it out there for 14 days? That was enough. I'm going to keep your money and pay you with your money. Matter of fact, I'm going to pay out those. Thank you, Non. You thank you, teachers in the you want to show some leadership? Think of the report. Think what you're going to do. Because what? On the phone, there's a lot of things you come up. Do you hear that? That's not easy, but don't take that position. Step up to the plate.
Thank you.
Not on the agenda.
Okay. Talk on the.
We have 6.
All right.
First speaker is Valencia, after Lauren.
It's Vilna, just for the correction. Sorry about that. Good evening, members of the new administration. I stand today to continue to advocate for the solution I have proposed to improve this district's financial situation, allow for a wealth of funding for schools, and allow the district to pay our teachers they deserve. That is the present parcel tax 0.5%, 0.75% of land value. Members, if you want to balance the budget, join an agreement to pass a proposal for voter approval. A proposal that will raise millions in permanent funding for our schools and our teachers. Member Wang Hanley, you pay teachers by passing the parcel tax and getting approval for it. All of them. I may not have a bachelor's in public or government administration, but I assure to the best of my ability that this parcel tax I propose last can and will raise up to $13.67 million, $83 per month. I can tell you that I can afford that because in my wallet right now I have enough money to pay 83 tax for the next 7 years. My college account can pay that $80 tax for the next 20 years. So, is for people working class and lower class Americans must find the district's financial situation, at the same time providing a proper rate for these teachers to make sure that we attract the best talent that we can. And the only way we can raise such a large money legally among Proposition 218 and Proposition is per parcels. Over 5 district have passed in parcel taxes. Or you district can pass a higher parcel tax than what right now, $1,000 per parcel. The fact that these districts, that some of them may be even smaller than us, permanent, means that the right community, we can ask the get the funding we need, fix this district situation, and pay teachers 7%. Thank you.
Lauren.
Good evening, members. My name is Lauren Development. I have some questions, so it's ready. I have questions about the NASD proposed budget for the next 3 school years. Item 8.1. According to page 2 of the proposed budget, need clauses for NASD is in a with quote-unquote cost. Item 8.6 tonight is to collect agreement or yes vote on this action item was $1,470,503 for the course of 3 years. Documents certify that the district can afford agreement with NHAA budget cuts as necessary. My question is, if you projected a in 2021, 2022, can you afford agreement with NHAA? Thought, I question whether you agree to me to extend CEA's Me Too extension by the 2020 or clauses and contracts after this point. You can say no to the NHA. My second right is from the budget cut of 3 for employees to administer HA unit members. The district will pay $50 a day for management days. This would result in less than 1 low day a month. This seems like a compromise. According to the budget, Cabello gave $2.8 million revenue for retiree employment benefits. There is remaining $430,500 to as needed. I could use to make up the $14 to those retiring instead of employees having to work some for additions by the unit agreement as needed. I noticed the increase in first rent would bring in an additional $17,000 in revenue. And we let see after other districts there before cash off care brings a significant amount of revenue as their programs run through the summer, while our current program does not. As one company, I know the opportunity to for these schools districts highly competitive, high quality but committed to the district the most revenue, while valuing the financial limitations of those in the community. Not because it's already the time for you to take the position, it's genuinely to do part in making this the best it can be. I would like for the question to be answered publicly during the open session and included in the minutes. Question discussed and communicated openly. I ask this because there are undoubtedly others with the same questions and the community deserves access to a response. Having questions as well, they can be referenced at a later time. Thank you.
And will be at Lasky.
Good evening, President of the board, teachers, staff, members, yelling at home. It's a very difficult thing to hear the things that heard both from the audience as well as the board members. The fact that you tell the things you want to is interesting to be. To do a couple of sitting there, the process for to do, and I'll have to beg the different President Core. Community is no more in its focus. So I say that because now light, no pride anymore, and because of the teachers you before you, community is now understanding what it means to be activated and empowered in the community. You saw that a couple of weeks ago. Change we started, we keep going, unless things change. The things that before you has something change. That's what back in October, we had this was solved many months ago, but because this administration took us all the work we just saw, we mentioned this is what you really want. No doubt, you said many times, is this, and I guess you did. Because obviously it helps kind of solve some budget items. It shows really clearly the mismanagement and failed vision of the leadership of the district. We need to change, and I expect July 1st, a new leader to come in. Hopefully that person can have different focus and help carry out the head tonight. I will say loud, I want to thank Chima for really bold step. To start is a do, and said, not so. That's one thing to say. On bureaucracy, did what is right. There are many folks in history that have been waiting for the right to do, and because of bureaucracy, no one did anything. So I commend you for that, and I wish you your folks in the community. Say that out loud, others need that as well. Bureaucracy and the things you say is only an excuse. For those excuses, what you need to do as members and leaders, this will never. As one member said at this ratification, we should just call this a honestly, understand the point. If things do not change, it's going to happen. Next one, we saw the result of the 585 dead. We're now stay until we have to do it. The committee said the different way. Again, consider thoughts, the action, and a question is the way, because again, now everyone is watching. Thank you.
Next is Paul Lance, Paul Duncanson.
Evening, teacher at Logan High School for 27 years. I'm sorry that all of you guys showed up. It's really hard to hear right now. I'm just going to be honest. And yet, I'm trying to guys some here to do that. One, I'm not about grading, but before that, I the reasoning clause for administrators capping medical for all district managers. If we really all this together, why are we really not doing this together? Because it's really feel if we are a team together, we need to feel the same kinds of opportunities, the same kinds of changes, the same kinds of that we all have. Okay, and the equal and grading is I'm trying to see how many the claims don't have reserve, although now has been mentioned, about $4 million off the backs of teachers pay. So there's another $4 million for you. So I'm wondering why at this time, when it's all about considering paying for equidistant grading program in a way a necessity for excellence for our students. That's the question. Any response? Any comments?
So we cannot engage in a dialogue in this session.
I would like you to defer on the board, and you guys are the boss of the superintendent. Now you've learned this. I'd like you to take that responsibility as well, because I was one of the people that went to your home. You were very gracious. You listened. You took to heart the fact-finding and acknowledged the fact. So thank you very much. The thing I want to mention is I'm going to be honest about this whole instance. Financial investment is a way for you to actually be a move to that all teachers opt into grading. Is this the excellent way to if so, the plan to hear from stakeholders, the teachers encourage, or let's face it, essentially forced to use a distant group. So that's my question I'd like you to definitely consider, because we don't need it if it's essential for our students. Excellent teachers, are we sitting?
Lisa Duncan, Science at East, and during the strike, I worked as the NHTA Communications Chair. So I was to travel the district to from teachers from a lot of different in this work. And so, I'd like to talk about contract apart from the person. I'm not in the sense of a in terms of the contract. The Chief Deputy Officer contract is being presented today. As I've heard many people say, the 2 clause is a special element of that. I'll give you this. I know you received this information over the weekend. I sent you the portion of the text that particularly take issue with. I see the largest right now is the sort of toned down nature of the contract at this time. So the article came up with my feed, which I found very compelling and appropriate. It's called "Forgiveness is used to gaslight women." the way that we tell, and in particular, but in this room, I heard it before, that we need to get over it. That I think we should get over on a way of taking away our voice. I've been trained in this district about agency, which is my voice, my ability to control my future, my destiny. Something that I worked with my students for 20 years. And in this room, every statement heard is the teachers telling you we're no longer compliant. We no longer we feel uncomfortable, not too bad. Because it's true. So you are going to hear a lot of challenges to things that come up with a lot of challenges that come up with procedures being presented. And I want you to just understand so clearly because we have found our agency. It's truly probably I had little panic attacks in the morning for days for the site striking. I took these and I had palpitation. It took 4 days to realize what was going on and to say enough. This is not about my fear, this is about what my students and the direction head. And the cause is completely contrary to that. Another thing I see throughout the agenda today, you know, some kinds of 40s items distinct. Near that you would like to approve without a public conversation. What we talk about accountability and transparency moving forward, I think that will be addressed. And I just say that this information is a big in the strike. And I would say, yes, you have misinformed us. You told lies. You have hidden facts, taken contracts down, or the spot taken contracts down from the school board website, so it could no longer function. And moving forward, thank you. The sticker going on my laptop, we've been this, but it says South May 2019, New Haven Uniform. This is a we never forget.
After
will be forever remembered as your mistake.
I first want to say that the comments that were made at the beginning, I believe you guys meant that as effort, but was 14 days late from our side, $1 million. With regard to leadership, Chima, I want to thank you. Chima, thank you for demonstrating leadership. Leadership does not go with the pack. It's simply appreciate ones of you, conversations. I think that was possibly. Wish you guys would have developed that more effectively. With regards to how these meetings go, we the subject of things before you to my work. I would need your help, please. And you just sit there so waste. And what really want partnership and mutual. There has to be mutual respect, and there needs to be dialogue. So this idea that you can't answer questions, I know it's uncomfortable. But you will probably make mistakes answering questions, but I don't think any of you would want to be a teacher if I treated my class like you treat the public. And for that, Angelica, for instance, was up there at first. She went long, and she wasn't disrespectful. I do understand of of cutting someone off when they're just going on and on. But it way to actually listen to people all the way through. The part that I actually here was in regards to, I think it's 928, the approval for chief academic officer. Yeah, I had the number right. It's back, I don't recall what meeting it was. Some questions that board members had towards concern at the of assistant superintendent, and I appreciated the time for asking that question. What I'd like you could do tonight is to answer that question. That assistant superintendent title happened to that. My recollection was going to go toward Scott Pizzoni's title. It going on next time and a title, and in of declining enrollment, John is going to. I know I would have that many assistant superintendents. All right.
Darlene, then.
So, I just want to talk about a few things. Going back to the arguments with the top because the 0.6 held me as on everyone telling us we don't have money yet. It's money. Those titles, one, don't need to upgrade anybody's title to make them better and to give them more pay. That's ridiculous. People, just all you have to do is make this of the bargaining agreements request, as well as the community and teachers are requesting that all contracts as well. We didn't have to run through the mountain to get a contract. And on I to also we're having issues. They're going to eliminate for 227,000. I don't know why to do that, and we have 9, which is the Aquatis solution. $1,000. Now it was called move to Q to middle school. It worked fine. I don't know why we Ochi's Plush Feely Corp. We're expecting 80 elementary teachers, don't always, to get this $1,000. Board of Education, you are derelict in your duty. You need to go through these consent items and voting to accept them. That's money, yet all I see is spending, and it's 14 days. You might want to keep it for when you want something, because you are good. If you expect it to happen, that is. To really think about doing a position. The response to whether or not we'll be contracts on the site where we can find them. Look. Thank you, Lori.
Thank you. Moving on to section 8. Of the process proposed 19-20 projection for 2021 and 21-22. 1819 the commitment to address any shortfalls in its multi.
Thank you, members of the board and Superintendent Annette Heldman. My mic. So, by code to adopt, like any other school agency, a July 1st. Item 8.1 budget projections for the years, which through 20. So, detail, if you have this book, all in most required forms, the Department of Education. These are required supplemental forms and SACS forms. SACS is the state software are required to use. So because of this information we are required to put together, we actually have a tab that synthesizes and highlights. You find that in tab 2. My executive summary, but in your tab it's actually called post budget and multi-year projections for 2020. So highlights of this heavy, thick book. There are a few things I want to mention. Revenue projections that are included in here are based on the May revision. That is the budget projection of the governor. This includes, and as you know, part of the which is available to the public 2011, and through the year that we're in, we've lost 700 students. It's an average of about 280, and for 1920 is 3. Now will be corrected by the time we get to the CBEDS reporting or CAPADS reporting. Note, which is when we do this, we focus on the budget, but in this one we actually provide that review the current year that we are in. And what's important is because I wanted to note the implemented post review in March. The other thing is that the to you the post budget to include $1 million. That was the word meeting sessions within district and different team to come up with that in order to be able to tailor our spending, to be able to which we are required by to do. One other important thing now on the 5th year of LCF, so that's thing I've said this in different forms. Means we got all what governor plan intention of that law is that on 1819, unless gets our revenues are going to be flatlined unless something at the state. So those are the projections that are in this book. A few other ones that are is the here yet. By end of this budget development process was in a manner of speaking baked, and therefore a lot of it in the last 2 months not embedded in here. Now are part of the things being the end of monthly payroll as far, and as well as mid payroll time in. So a lot of is put together, and we will make sure I'm not with you part of. So shortfall that we in order to be able to meet our obligations, and it's a 3 part of the law. Those deductions we post multi-year project like possible certification, contingent, of course, on recognizing what we need to do. With that, staff, what's next step? Again, I mentioned would be the audit closing of 18, the work that in terms of the necessary budget adjustments, which covers through October in the new fiscal year.
So this has been one of the clearest narratives I've seen so far. It addresses a lot of the issues pretty clearly. One thing that I have when we're looking at the revenue, the revenue thing. Number one, I see the section. You know, we need to think is there. Then the base for full and funding. Then there's grades management. There's supplemental. With the, looking at page 2, the concentration grant right now we're because I think we've dropped down to 53%. Do we have an idea of what we should actually, because we don't know what the number is, for employing for is this a question that we can pose to the photographer to get an idea of what there should be, and then also put policy that all of our fill forms as much resources to make LCFF work. On
well,
so what it should be?
Since the unduplicated pupil count is a component of our students who either eligible for free and reduced or homes or are the numbers are reflection of those students put together. Now, one of the things we've been discussing, and you actually mentioned it already, in terms of doing a campaign that we have access and assistance in terms of getting the meeting. Going to be launching together so that we can have and provide assistance to families so that they would have what they need and help in terms of compiling that form. Without the form, we won't be able to know who's eligible. So there's more work that's going to be on that.
So this go ahead.
In addition to the demographer report, the redistrict also included in report several of the asking for years. So it's going on just the drawing of boundaries. It's going to be looking at decline enrollment, where we've ended the school work for them.
Okay. So I think that should probably have a number of people who are filling out the form.
Yes.
Without it being so the other thing I'd like to learn a little more to the people are filling out theories, but I still
sure. Anecdotal what I'm hearing in our neighborhoods as well is, and you probably know this, the minimum wage escalation, and one of the things that I heard as we meet with my counterparts in the county is that their families kind of off from that part of the line, and therefore they will not be eligible if they were eligible for. So there's a lot of different reasons that can be in.
Okay. And then also on Fund 14 and Fund 25, these are deferred maintenance. One that I currently hear about from friends when they come, they talk about things as a bathroom slogan. One thing to do is look about this. I'm going to the inspection report. probably something, uh, to, you know, better, in terms of maybe updated fixture, or, you know, to, you know, keep up those, within what is the process that we go through, and this is forward, to start talking about those
We wait for the consent type. Do we? I mean, I can share a site.
We can. What don't we talk about now?
Well, we have a work order system, at level or different. Put in a work order in terms of if something is not working or something is defective. What's happening taken away by is pre-mission. This has not, just like any other district, has not been able to make any contribution to that because we lost that. To our benefit, though, we did M in 2014 in that ballot, which actually maintenance. They're saying that fall with the language, and therefore, when we try to look for other funding like 14, that would fall. But along with the change, the and a lot from school age, actually requirement of a 5-year plan. So our 5-year plan for deferred maintenance has, if I may, has not been to the just because more, but not to say we do not address these things because like we still have the work order system. One of the things that we know is schedule. You know, maintenance or they have their own routes. These will really be maintenance. For example, recently we actually based out of we consider you know an unsafe chair. So try to route and schedule for a summer maintenance program.
Oh, great. I did have a question, but I'll let the board. Okay. Some reduction we'll have to identify. One of the things that I'd like to do is figure out a way to involve stakeholder groups in working together, just as a point of process as we move forward with finding reductions.
Thank you. Any questions from the other members? Yeah, go ahead.
Just want to understand that I do it has a meeting with this classified bargain and I did that signed in February and an established me to ask the management group NHTA. Is correct.
Well, NHTA is not in the same way that NHTA, I'll ask, not exactly where to China. In the way that NHTA and CSA are unions, it's not in that same. However, we do have an agreement with the district.
So we have a kind of memorandum of understanding.
Yes.
So is this two class part of the agreement? NHTA. Okay. Right. I did read that. Yeah. Thank you. I understand. That's I just want to clarify that part. Thank you.
Yeah. I want to know if there's information on section and news notice people the information on
which
to section 2 on budget 2019 just this portion of, this portion.
The entire text.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be able to as much of the information and data so that everybody has access to information that here?
So asking for
just
both about page
one
goes all the way to
10, and then the last one.
It's already accessible by.
I think it's in the book.
on the web. It's on the website.
Okay. And when Mr. Matos shares the news, would he link to this specific section? They are able to get that.
Sure. This particular section is actually part of the agenda, and therefore it's accessible to the public. The entire book, our adopted, it will be the whole posted on the website. It's not posted until the board. So tomorrow it will be up on the website.
Right. I have another question. That says determines reduction for 21 million. If we change printing off
it's not because my body will be two things are going to be critical. We're going to be closing 18. It's going to be after the retro and the 3 years.
Currently, I mean, not the number.
Yes, we might have to with you on this. These were the for transfer grant into the but in 2 years been used or of that grant. So the question is, else remaining of the okay, we would have to back with you on that one.
Thank you very much. Is there any Ms. Tima? The question, yes, I think this Aye.
Thank you. To the item point 2, approval of the local control ability LCAP and the local controlling formula LCF budget overview every as federal.
Of the board superintendents. We are seeking approval of the New Haven local ability plan. Every that succeeds and the budget overview. As you recall, last meeting,
No, thank you so much. Plans. I have time to read. So,
thank you. Is someone else? I just have in our highlights, LCAP highlights, yes. We were a lot of our points and we compared that under practice. I would like to see if there's a to the council. This when we compare how on the county school as opposed to where we are. That's even cap, but especially to that.
I think we are allowed to. Our goal is based on dashboard, and so many of those are required. So that's why we would compare ourselves to the state. We usually do. We show you comparisons when we do data in September. So we don't have any LCAP, but we provide great detail for you that particular board meeting.
Right. That's what I was going to explain. The time for the county comparison is in October.
Right.
When you do the achievement update and you see progress. The is a state document.
Very we have in the dashboard, you wouldn't be able to provide data from.
Good, we have done that in the past.
Okay. Can I say something? As and just one, this is see where we are in the board, what interventions we place, and do that. So this is the where and we do that if we do, but just looking at where our strengths are and where our we're not in and the blues, and see what we can do to provide interventions so we could get there.
Okay. Thank you. I have a motion to approve the local control accountability plan and the local control formula budget overview, the Everyone Succeed Act. Thank you. Please.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Moving to the next item, 8.3, agreement to extend the time period for required public hearing, outreach, and input pursuant to the code section 1010 EC to the transition at large to trustee election system.
Right, as you remember, we had a very short timeline. We had to pre-app hearing, work all and our attorney able to get extension to 90 days to allow us to have more community input, have post-hearing from 90 day that goes to October 27th rather than the one that would come up in August.
It for us to the numbers so we get more feedback in the fall. Questions? No. I have a motion and a second to agreement to extend the time period for required hearings and the outreach and input to election goals 1.0 EC related to district transition the system. Discussion? Thank you. Roll call.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Moving on to 84, public disclosure of collective bargaining agreement and certificate of district ability to meet the costs of the collective bargaining agreement. Teachers and NHG.
Good evening once again. At 8.4, 8.5, we are required by law to publicly disclose to the collective bargaining agreement to disclose the cost of the event and that district. So these a lot of the tax were all required account classification. Sent it to their review, and this we actually received an opinion letter from them. Therefore, these are being presented to you for approval. These are for the different employee of the district.
Thank you. Any questions? No questions? Okay. Go ahead.
Just in front of them, probably share information that we're looking at.
Okay, sure. So going forward, the certificate group, the attachment pension numbers, but this is really saying what your financial now would apply. In other words, we're having to the county would look like if we implement the agreement. For I mentioned earlier, these three are all the same number. It's just different separate organizations. The cost for this are all about a lot, especially for benefit estimate at this point, because if we change it, we'll probably the just tell that in the system, it's not going to be that exact. So for NHCA, which is 8.4, that estimated cost for the 3-year agreement 8.2, for the which is 8.8, the 8.5 item the group, it's about 1.5 the next 3. So,
any questions?
Questions. I was wondering, can we use our projectors of information while we are discussing it? Or are you see it? Is it, if it's too hard, I mean, you can use numbers up and
it's not available tonight.
Oh, okay. If it's not
they are available.
They are available over here, so I understand. So I think in the future, maybe it's possible, for the community to understand, if we can display that, make arrangement.
Sure. Let's take that. You said, may I have in a second?
I have another question. There is an Appendix A attached to all of them, and it shows possible.
Yes.
Totals are 2.7. People know as well. Because we don't have them right.
Okay. In a second to public collective identification to build the collective bargaining agreement with the association.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Moving on to 8.5, public disclosure of a collective bargaining agreement and certification of disability to meet the cost of the collective bargaining agreement and the California Employee Association. Ms. Heldman again.
Again, it's for the same purpose that we are required by code to disclose cost of the agreement, the cost of and therefore this are estimated, calculated in terms of payments according to simply alternate.
Thank you. Any questions? Okay. And the disclosure collective and certification of ability to meet the cost of the bargaining and CCA.
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Last one is disclosure of collective bargaining agreement and certification of district's ability to cost of any question on that?
Question? Yes. I have previously during going through the strike, but I that services California, they did us the budget kind of review and how our administration pay was a little bit out of the standard practice in the industry. So I said to myself, I shared with you or not, need to do something about it so that in so I know school service of California our compensation cost was 7.2 something. I understand around 5% like that. So I thought other board members it's a boon and I could not share it before I had to share it in the meeting. If other board members they agree to take now and let's have a close look at the number that how we spend administration. And if we can get a little, I know it happen, but like my fellow board members, but do they think about this? And if can have anything to add to this point.
Thank you, Ms. It is, if you guys have any questions for mentality action on this. Other
Question. What is the impact? What is the impact if we're able?
Well, it is important to remember that three groups that work in the district. You have administrators, you have classified, you have certificate teachers, and please give me saying this, but I know where you to create one unit. I don't care. It's very unpermissive to pit group against. So you wanted to do that. There was we administrators have teachers with classified employees, all are important in this district.
We will not agreement with one group. I mean that.
What we make the decision on saying that we're saying what would be the impact.
Don't want to miss this employee agreement that we have administrative court approve if we have an employee contract like that would be one of the things that I think of.
I hear what you're saying so much.
Okay, thank you.
Just wondering how the proposal will be
we are 90 straight, 90 minutes and
first, there are 90 years.
There are 50 who are certificate. There are 50 who are considered less than 40 classified. And then we have people like Ms. Valdez, Ms. Madhu, who are confidential, all in the management groups. But the certificate principals, the assistant principals, the people who work here, it's a total of 40. It's a total of 50, sorry. But the total of 80 people.
But as I understand it, and the NHA is including the independent and
we're in a contract.
History 40 of the and principals.
No, 50, about 50.
And the
so kids for make up 40. Again, we have confidential employees. We lump them all together. So we have 90 people in management, but bring last 8 things.
So, I have previously asked for an ideal chart updated. By now we were going through the so many things that happen. We are going to access definitely at the job and positions and where so take the things from district. We are in a different field, so it's my just to take a look. Does not mean I will not do it. We owe it to our take a and review the things where need to just so but I'm the first if you move it, it's up to you.
We'll have to probably take a vote on it and see.
Yeah.
Thank you. Remember, if there's no further I have a motion, the public collective bargaining agreement and application of the district to meet the costs of the collective bargaining agreement with the New Haven Administrators Association. Second. Any discussion?
No, if there is no second, then a second is sorry.
Discussion. Roll call.
Abstain.
Thank you. Moving to the agenda. Any items? Any items? Questions or comments you'd like for vote? Are there any items to pull for vote?
Not for
9.15.
1-3.
Okay.
And 40.
Sorry, repeat the second. Well, that have any you want to pull or comment?
And the name of she'll come back to me.
Richie, 36. 9.30. Yes. Okay. Uh, 9.1.
Okay.
48. 9. Okay. I just it's me. Okay. Nine 51.
That's it. Remember, I have. Let me see. I guess I can go ahead and ask them to come up. 913. And that is.
That was for business operations, and that allocation of powers to agents fiscal for year 1920. I understand this to be procedural. Just want clarification. What is the impact of business operations if you don't pass that resolution?
For asking, actually, this time of year we do a lot of routine board items to you. We don't have in July, and a lot of work. Part of what the impact of this will be so that we can continue doing business. Part of this, though, is when you come back, it still needs board approval, but having this delegation of authority not slow any project, especially when we are at the mercy of agencies at the state. So you'll notice a lot of teen members in June this whole year.
I think that was.
Yeah.
Does that mean?
I just want to make sure. I mean, I just that if this training, the paper fails, and how will we measure the progress?
Mochi is professional development and emotional training for teachers development have been using this program successfully this year, and so we wrote the SAE grant. Part of the grant will provide professional development for staff on PBS strategies, emotional learning strategies. So we're using grant to provide professional development for kindergarten teachers. And the teachers at Kiama really the curriculum good results with students, and so they thought it would be useful for teachers throughout the district.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. If we go back to point on the solution number, the back with the city services. Correctly, first agreements with the city, we would absorb to the crossing guard. There were the city had paid for. We never have that service. The city taking any of or bearing that on the crossing guard service.
I don't think agreement that effect. I mean, it used to be many months ago that and the cost was to state grant. I can't remember that was in the 90s. Part of an agreement for a trade, I believe, that happened many moons ago is that the city absorbed most of the cost of the SRO, and the district absorbed the whole cost of the crossing guards. That is the model that they're in.
Okay. The understanding was that the SRO was not being sure that they may take ownership of it. Okay. Thank you. Moving on to the 3, I believe.
Just question is this or if there is how many are using this we distance grading policy? So, this first time I've heard about it.
So, we last did a board study on the new grading guidelines we wanted to adopt in the district. So we're going to for several years now. At the secondary level, we're working with what we want to ensure is all grades have equal value. When you're in zero, students can going on a 0 to 100% grading scale can have significant impact, and actually almost 5 Fs to 1 because you go from 100% A to a 0. Average of A F should be a C. With the district grading policy, in the current way, teach a 0 an essentially 5. Research review and several years of work first has been planning equitable grading at the middle schools and at a pilot this year in Logan. Most teachers felt had our information system across finds that it was set up to manage with this grading, helpful in moving the grading guidelines forward.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Yes, I remember that. My next question was, is there any other districts they have used this strategy or be the first ones?
No. We're not the first ones, okay. No, because it's based on research.
I see. Mm-hmm. So, this way or this mechanism will talk to our grading software. So, is it success? Is there any bug in it?
Well, so they're writing code to so do this. They're working on again as college is for.
That will come from or this grant or that?
This is from the this year.
You
say 9.4 dispose of surplus.
I know this is an item. And let our community know that these activities the community and see if we can do that legal or not.
After you, now this one is for 1819.
Right.
For the new resolution. Once you approve that resolution, we actually have to advertise it. I believe for at least to give the public information, and if any public is interested. After that, by statute, and can recycle however economic way they do. A lot of it goes to the local recycling company. We do have that procedure because we are required by law. That
there are two resolutions. One is for which is here you have then which is for moving forward that the so that 30 days have the list. So 30 start from when? So this list 941 these items of the some warehouse
we know SR. It actually happens the year. When we get sample textbooks be obsolete that may no longer be used, we would get that list from that department, and the list would be posted in a place for
real question. If I members they want to take them, when should I tell? So when is the
back with we do years we have to we require a lot to follow.
Thank you.
This is actually for Jason, but I want to understand a little bit more about the methodology of the inspection. If you're okay, just want to understand how that is actually held, and any standards that are used to fill that form.
Basically, the standard that's already forth.
Okay.
We verify per state mandated procedure. So we provide with the service that's areas that we visually verify if it's up to par or it needs repair. That's how we do it. It's mandated.
Okay. The reason why I'm asking is because look at the report, everything looks like fine. I talk to Logan store. So the question is, how do we marry reality with what we're doing here? Again, something that we probably prioritize just the basic services that are easily in mind.
Sure. And as I said earlier, out of the day as we clean and maintain on a daily basis. As I don't know on your conversation, but it could be today. Our work, we repair, maintain, and we set out every. This year we'll do roofing projects. Last year we were picnic benches that were disarray. All year we do asphalt, ongoing throughout.
Yeah, and like I said, the data I get in total, so it may not match up to but I've heard like hand dryers don't work. A lot of times covers toilet paper to things. So, there's a way to figure out ability standpoint. How do we incorporate that feedback? How do we make that a student support the facilities something?
As we've already spoke with it, the way it is just to inform and we maintain it and we replace. We have custodial. Obviously, staff is a lot smaller than it used to be, so we maintain, we're managing. It's 4,000 people at Logan, 1,000 students. We have a 3 or 4 the rest. Okay. Are maintaining them, doing it. Staff is supposed to our staff maintains and cleans.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
I want to clarify on regarding make cleanliness of place, that is happening, that reported to the administrator and right, and that would
and they put a work order.
It's a facility, i.e. this tricky, they need to put a work order
Correct.
on a regular right.
Yes, right.
We just need to put toilet paper place way on that time versus broken that needs to be placed for and be fixed. In relation to your question, look at this right here, I is what constitutes a good rating versus not good rating in general. From 96%.
It's basically
I'm right now.
Good rating from 80, I believe, or 80, 85, 99. Excellent. It's a sliding scale. So it depends on what you get the is
looking at the what classify as 9%, what that is, and so on. So yes, the question the story is if on that balance is not clean, it needs to be reported so that it be clean. If something is broken, it needs to be reported and that it becomes categorized as one piece.
Thank you. You have a comment on this?
Yeah, I mentioned it. So, because the agenda is so, going back and forth, it's taking me, I missed some of your conversation, but this was to me incomplete. It's so for me to prove, I don't know, but it's right or wrong. Right, and as a temp, my recommendation will be you add pages from 1 to 5 so that the and we need to we have your inspector.
Okay.
There is a temp on the CD.
Yes. I submitted.
Right. So there was number 6. On page number,
so we'll put all 6 pages on there.
I also mentioned that if there is a facility can they fill in the complaint as well? Educate, see something is wrong, sometimes they're so upset about whatever, they can get the symptoms complaint. It can be fast.
Thank you.
Do that. You can have all considered item. We don't go the, but I have item number. That's what I wanted you. Discussion on item on the consent agenda.
Yeah, we'll discuss that.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Let's go with the 9.51, and I may have one. Mr. Let's go with 9. And that also is.
Yeah. So we have some of the things needs to speak. We have a plan to fill all the classes. So I know we have I think for attendance we need to work that, but take a look at the card. We need to work on our budget. That's my comment.
Okay, and Ms.
9,
add something for 9.48, the facility inspection tool. One of the things that we could probably do is the staff sites and departments are trained in our the access work order system. I'm not sure how students are informed in terms of they report. Probably would be the one to find something in the room. So I think that communication also help, so that students can then tell the office manager or whoever at the school site to do that as well. But what I wanted to actually off maintenance haven't to the level that they used to be. That balance with our facilities, for example, line upgrade wide, or upgrading the very, very old HVAC system. So, the in classified maintenance crew, and that also adds to our limitation. At the same time, I said we're hoping to balance that with the system up to that they won't and that's how we work. I think one thing quick to have partner with site principals and the students know to report to the custodian, report to the office manager if
Mr. Wong had a question 9.2, which is the approval of the updates at technology. Oh, sorry, Ms.
I have a question is, we have a relationship school is we continue the MOU or this new MOU?
No, I think you're talking about a different one.
29.
No,
Yeah.
they have the items, the new ones.
9.3 is
it's a MOU, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm
Yes.
sorry, I was A to G. Okay.
That's what I thought. What is the approval of the village?
Yes.
And this continued MOU or this new
This is a new one for next year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And the example, I can yes, I'm a student of what out. I think particularly this for the African students achieve the gap of the achievement. That's very good. Do we have some data to follow and the result?
I don't have data with me now, but I can provide it for you.
Yeah. I just asked you the evaluations program good.
Yes. Yes. The program is community support. We were just looking at it this year. We surveyed students part of our annual survey, and we found similar results to programs students feel. One of the things that was most highly rated was students' sense of self after participating in the village method. So their ability to advocate for themselves was much stronger. We don't have data yet for this year. We're still waiting for our S results.
Yeah.
But we can pull some data for you over the last couple of
Last
years.
2 years would be great. And we're also to the approval for the last community
program in high school that serves primarily Latino women.
to work with and they I need those and it's good. We try to continue to support it.
Are there any other items we would like to hold out for us? Or
9.5, 5.3, 5.5. No, 4. The item.
Okay, can you repeat those again?
9.5, 2, 5, 5.
2, 5, 3, 5, 4. Okay.
Like because we have the action items and there are the agenda items. So is there any difference or can you explain? See.
Okay. So are there any or you have from can they all make a motion to consent under item 9.1, 9.56.
Second.
Thank you. No further on the board. This meeting is adjourned.
Oh, I asked you on 10. I have something.
I which item
I knew that. I knew that.
What do you want?
So agenda is action on item from the agenda item, but this would to have favor President or my fellow board members. There is a provision to notify you vote for 8.6 if you can bring that for voting purposes so that I have the intention to change my vote.
Sure. To revote
Yeah, if you can ask the move 8.6 move and they vote that, there is a provision for that.
I don't know what the would be. Do you have any clarification on how to go about that?
Leave it there. Leave it as it is then.
Okay. With no further business, the meeting is adjourned.
Thank you.
Gavin,